gentlemen, boys and girls, you're now to this show once again, and I'm your host, MJ, and we're going to take another trip down Ward Lane. So this video right here, I'm going to be responding to one of the top highly requested things that I got from you guys as my supporters on my personal email. I know you guys been requesting for me to talk about this for about a whole week. For about a whole week now, I've been seeing a lot of my messages in my personal email that's asking me what do I think about the Netflix film Freaks. Now, I'm going to just be very honest and blunt with you guys. What I thought about Freaks that's available on Netflix, it wasn't nothing majorly I thought about the film. When I saw the film even from the beginning, but as it got started progressing from the beginning all the way to the end, the main thing I thought about this film was it's just like a low grade budget of the young Drew Barrymore's film Firestarter. This is what my opinions of Freaks. If you guys have not seen Firestarter starring young Drew Barrymore, I highly recommend you guys watch it. If you guys have not seen this film before, even if you don't have it on DVD, which I do, I have it on DVD as a part of my collection. If you don't, I believe it's available right now on HBO Max. So if you watch, go watch that. And then if you've already watched Freaks, watch young Drew Barrymore and Firestarter, and then you'll get where I'm going at with this. But anyways, as I said, to me, this was like basically pretty much a knockoff of the 1980s film Firestarter starring young Drew Barrymore. It was, like I said, it was nothing for me to get real thrilled of and real excited of, because I had already seen this with young Drew Barrymore. So pretty much, if you look at it, the whole same story structure was the same. You had the father and the daughter basically on the run, or basically trying to run and trying to avoid just like a group of forces. It was the same thing with Firestarter with young Drew Barrymore. It was her father and her father trying to avoid, you know, saying the elite, the top-notch people, the government. They were trying to avoid that. So this was the same thing. Everything from the Freaks movie was pretty much just like I said. It was a facsimile of the 1980s film Firestarter. So it wasn't really nothing different. So it was nothing for me to really get excited of, because I had already seen it. Actually, I was a little displeased. Now, I'm not saying the movie wasn't trash. It was alright, but it was too displeasing to me. It was hard for me to really want to stay focused into the film, because I remember parts and scenes throughout the film of the Freaks that's available on Netflix. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? Okay, it's like some of the things that the daughter was doing, like, it just made no damn sense whatsoever. Pardon my language, but it just made no sense. From the part where you seen her just leaving the house and then walking off, and then the ice cream man there, and then there ain't no kids out there. This man is supposed to be an ice cream truck, but there's no other kids out there, but she's the only one by the ice cream truck. And then he invites her to go and take a journey with him all along. This old grown-ass man that's an elder. This man had to be down there in like his 60s or 70s, and he's inviting this young girl that's going to go take a ride with him through the city. And she goes ahead and just takes a ride with him throughout the city, and he just explains to her this and etc. and that and that. I just think that was just so not believable. And the first thought I thought was, what is really wrong with this young girl? So she sneaks out the house while her father is knocked out. She sleeps out the house and then goes just off with this complete stranger that she doesn't know, and just go off on this just complete, like, that was just so, like, I'm like, what is going on here? Like, really, it was just too many things about the film that it was like, hey, this is not believable. This would, no, if you look at the Freaks, you're like, okay, wait a minute, this would not happen. This would not happen in reality. This is way too just not believable. This is way too much fiction. It's not believable. Okay, a character wouldn't do that in real life. You would be like, okay, wow, okay, yeah, this is awesome, or this is something new. No, we've seen it already. But a lot of you may not have seen Firestarter with young Drew Barrymore, so therefore this was probably new to you guys. But if you have not seen Firestarter before, then of course you're gonna be like, okay, oh man, this was awesome. But if you've seen Firestarter, the 80s film Firestarter featuring young Drew Barrymore, then you will understand what I'm saying. The film was all right. If I had to rate the film Freaks, I'd probably give it a 3.5. I'm just being honest. I give it a 3.5. That's about all I can say. I give it a 3.5. So that's it for you guys. Okay. I hope this was the answer that you guys were seeking for. But did I like it? Nah, I didn't really like it, but I didn't hate it. It was okay. It was alright. I say that like, alright, you know, when I get that, alright, it was alright, but it wasn't good, or it wasn't nothing to get excited or thrilled over. But I didn't just think it was just trash horrible, but I just think that because to me, it was like I was looking at a complete knockoff of Firestarter, so I just really I didn't really think that much of it. But like I said, it's pretty decent, pretty cool, something to watch on Netflix, but that's about it. But I hope that answered you guys' question. For you guys wanted to know what did I feel about the movie on Netflix, Freaks. That's my opinion. You guys' opinion may be different. I'm curious to know what you guys think. So that's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you guys once again for tuning into the show. And I hope this was an answer for you guys, all you guys that have requested this on my personal email about the Netflix film Freaks. That's all I have for you guys. So I want to thank you guys for tuning into the show once again. So until next time, you guys already know what it is. Peace.